the New York Jets. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go,
Fields moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, get set. Go.
They start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Fields to throw. This one caught by Lazard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here's Austin to return. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of
The
bounds.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground is Warren to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. That's quickly out to Smith. Down the sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now. Gets that one to the veteran Lazar. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, son.
On the option, here's Hall. None of them is going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green 9, take it. 10.
Back to throw is Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Callaway. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage,
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. That one taken in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. And for Justin Fields, that is his first touchdown pass as a New York Jet. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Quickly to Fryermuth on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second down.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. Scrambling to his left. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the gun, it's Howard. Flush to his right. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Again, here's Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Deanna's Benton there for the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Looking middle, and that's the tight end, Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go. All right.
To throw is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
First and 10.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Extend. Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, it's Fields. And a nice run as opposed to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I think she's home. Watch him do it. They like, what he owns.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. And he cannot forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Howard. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. Metcalf is wide open. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. And most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Pittsburgh.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They're going to go play action with Howard. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing again. Howard. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now Gainwell. He will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 24, Jets 14. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 45.
First down. Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's good.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Working his way out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And be brought down. It's a gain of 7. Good work by the defense on 3rd and long, setting up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Jets are able to get it back within a score.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. A carry here for Warren. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Second down at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here comes Allen, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
Field snap on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd down and 9. Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Fields to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Howard now off the bootleg. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's going to be caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll throw for it with Howard. Now he'll work his way out right. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain there of 27 yards.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Pushed out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Fields. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, working his way into red register his first sack of the new season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown got a lot more difficult.
They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Howard to throw here on 1st down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
At the 41-yard line.
Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Close is Fields. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Second down, goal to go.
Here we go. Right.
They'll try to run it with ball. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw for it. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That run good for 8 does it. Very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really gets the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Fields. Forced to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
That's good for a Jet.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Keanu Benton getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Here we go. Go.
2nd down, it's Fields. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Third and long.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And now it's 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. On the return is Austin. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 12.
They're going to go play action with Howard. I have a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Howard. This one The Jets are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
All right, Mike, so think about the spot this defense found themselves in. They know they've got to come up with a stop or a big play somewhere or this game's over. And what do? They go out and get a huge turnover to give their offense the ball and a shot to win this game.
Here we go.
They give to Hall. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Flushed. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.